Hi everyone, this is Bdevine, voice of the flame, and these are some messages and transmissions, activations for July 2025. Now, some of the things that we are seeing right now is a collapse of old systems, where in the past there had been a lot of focus on a savior mindset. This person comes in, it's going to fix everything. We talk to God, it's going to fix everything. We connect with certain spiritual people and it's going to fix everything. We go and have a reading, for example, and it's going to fix everything. Someone else telling you what it is that is needed. And what we're finding for July is to step into your flame sovereignty path more completely, is to let go of all of these illusions, because the old timelines are collapsing down. The timelines of someone is going to save me, someone has a higher message than I do, someone knows more than I do. And instead, we are stepping into an era where we are understanding the power that we have within us to make these massive changes. And it means that you will have to be careful of what it is that is distracting your vibration. I have written down some of the key things for July. One of the things is the timeline distortion fields are releasing, right? So the astral grids over the nations of the USA, the UK, Australia are bleeding out old contracts that were sealed during wars and false treaties. And this release is triggering panic, rage, and desperation in those that are still bonded to that 3D matrix. Mimic channels are reinforcing some of this false vibration as well. So there's people who are celebrity truthers, for example, or channelers receiving inverted guidance that are masked as benevolence are starting to push through a little bit more. The earth grid response, the tectonic memory is shaking as well. Earth herself is pulsing through the dragon line tremors, the sacred ley lines, pushing out coded memory. Okay, we'll work more on the ley lines and the grid lines, and we'll work more with our dragons as well. But the political hysteria is an overlay. Beneath it, tectonic remembrance is pushing up sacred rebellion. So people believe that they're fighting the truth all of the time. And they believe that by continually talking about what they don't like, they're actually going to make a change. Or people who are talking about things that they would like to see without having the focus inside of them that it could actually take place. When you are stepping into a portal of energy, when you're on the timeline of the golden timeline, which I've been talking to you about for months, when you step into that, do you really think that there is a need to be backing any of these sides? Is there a need to try to continuously wake people up with regards to politics, or something that they fear is going to be leaving, or something that they fear is going to happen, or something that they're fearing is the key word here? Because if it only takes one person to direct something in the wrong way, and people who are waiting to see a result, or who are waiting for someone else to start something, begin on that bandwagon, and it continues and continues and spirals out of control. So what you are seeing is a disbandment, okay, of the old ways of doing things. And people who are in those cycles and constantly trying to fearmonger, or constantly trying to twist words, or focus heavily on what appears to be, okay, instead of seeing things in a bigger picture, they will continue in that spiral. They will continue following people who are leading them in the wrong way, and they will continue to repost all of these things in a way where they think that they are going to change people to their point of view. But the point is that wasting your time on distorted energy and wasting your time on things that you don't like are not going to bring you peace. It's not going to bring you change from it. It's keeping you stuck in a loop like this of distortion. And in those loops of distortion, danger can happen. Things can become really, really easily distracted into an old program of, oh, look what we're going through. There must be somebody out there who can save us. And if you don't believe what we're saying, we're going to persecute you or call you names, etc., etc. And this goes on either side of the spectrum. Making light of situations and calling out false energy as it is, of course, doesn't change it. But if it brings a spark or a shift into someone's awareness, that is all that is needed. As each of you want an easier life, why would you keep on regurgitating the old ways of doing things? That's where the energy of July is. It will be a choice. The energy of the earth is shifting. The energy of Earth's astral field is shifting as well. A lot of this has to do with the work that's already been happening by many of you who are remaining positive, who are not giving in to all taking sides and fighting with each other and trying to prove things to each other all of the time. Because that is an old program that I believe nobody really wants to see, right? It's like the old Tears for Fears song, everybody wants to rule the world. And we're seeing those dynamics play out, fizzle out, things that are being distorted and things that you're not seeing properly because of the distortion are also coming up more and more and more. It will be a choice of what your focus is going to truly be. We're not choosing things, example, leaders, right? We are unbinding from control. The truth has no party, the truth has no leader, and it has no permission slip. The truth is just the truth of your sovereignty, the truth of your abilities, the ability that you have to switch timelines, to change your direction by choice. If you start going into, but I'm going to lose, you got to stop yourself and decide whether this is the reality you want of confusion or if you want strength, confidence, success. If that is your choosing, then this is what this channel is all about. Shifting your dynamics, changing your life, helping you to heal by stepping into your own power. Not by telling you what to do, but by lifting your vibration and allowing you to make your own choices here. There is always a choice. There is always a choice. And this is going to become more prevalent in July, where you are energetically seating yourself, understanding that as you do this, you begin to awaken the scrolls, the ancient codes within your being. And you don't have to prove yourself. You simply reveal who you are, what you stand for. It's all in your signature, okay? Clear the timeline residue. I'm going to just do this little declaration. I remove my energy, identity, and frequency from all inverted political timelines and savior contracts. I return to my inner work where Earth's true leadership is spiritual, sovereign, and soul encoded. You all have the choice within you. I will help you every step of the way to help yourself. Sending many blessings, of course, and more to come. Bye for now.